Hello, my name is Reverend Patrick Asante. This is what you must know about Satan. These are the things you must know about Satan. Number one, Satan can incite you against leadership. Satan can incite you. Sometimes some of us, we are at workplaces, and sometimes our bosses, sometimes we suddenly become their enemies. Sometimes, as a student, your teacher or your lecturers, sometimes you become their enemies. One thing to understand is that Satan can incite people against you. When you read the book of First Chronicles chapter 21, verse number 1, First Chronicles chapter 21, verse number 1, First Chronicles, let me open to the book of First Chronicles chapter 21, verse number 1. He said, Satan rose up against Israel and incited David to take a census of Israel. So Satan rose up, and he used David, who was a king, against the Israelites. So you should understand that Satan can incite leadership against you. That is why sometimes when you are at your workplace, you are in school, or you are in any place where authority seem to rise up against you like sometimes unreasonably, you must stand up and pray. That is why the Bible said that we should pray for those in leadership. Either than that, Satan can incite them against God's people. Number two, Satan can accuse you before God on daily basis. Satan accuses people. He can accuse you. When you read the book of Job chapter 1, verse 6 and 12, Satan went to God and accused Job before God. So one thing we must understand is that Satan can accuse you before God. That is why, as a child of God, righteousness is a requirement. Righteousness is a requirement. You must be right in all your ways. Either than that, Satan can use the little mistakes you do to accuse you so that he can take away your joy, take away your blessing, take away your breakthrough, take away your good things in this life. I always tell people, most of the time, when I take trotro or a taxi, most of the time the taxi drivers they behave as if they have not seen that I'm in the car. They sometimes keep me, and then I give them back the money, because I don't want Satan to go and tell God that for a fare, a lorry fare of 5 cedis, for a lorry fare of 3 cedis, 50 pesos, this child, this your pastor, this your servant is not qualified for breakthrough, is not qualified for help, is not qualified for his next level. So one thing to understand that the little mistakes you do, Satan takes advantage of that and use that to accuse you, and use that as a point of contact to accuse you before God. Number three, Jesus alone has the authority to drive Satan away. One thing you must know is that Jesus alone, and he alone, has the power to drive Satan away. Most of the times when people have issues, for instance, some people are like, my family witches are doing me, my family witches are against me. Then you rush to a comfort. Jesus alone has the power to cast Satan. Before the coming of Jesus, before Jesus came to this world, nobody had the audacity to cast Satan away. In fact, I watched documentaries of the Romans. Where when they find that you are a witch or you are possessed with any satanic power, they actually burn you alive, because they had no power to cast Satan away. It is only the coming of Jesus that Jesus came to this earth, and he started to cast Satan away from people, cast sicknesses incited by Satan away from people, cast diseases, illness, poverty, and the lame, the blind, all those things that were incited by Satan, he drove them away. So I don't know what you are going through, but one thing you must understand is that whatever you are going through, if Satan is involved, only Jesus can cast him away. God bless you for watching. Bye bye.